Hey everybody, Greg Rice from Nexus Property Management here today to talk to you about the Oak Hill Cemetery. The Oak Hill Cemetery located on Rathbun Street in Woonsocket right there in District 49, and it's historical cemetery number 7, lucky number 7. And I drove by this cemetery in the summer. I was on my motorcycle and I said, let me go in here. So I go in there and I see grass that's 3 feet tall. I see trees overgrown. I see leaves everywhere. I see bushes covering up gravestones. And I said, what the hell is going on here? What the hell is this? I've never seen such a thing. It almost looked abandoned, right? The natural programmed and conditioned brain would say this place is a dump. But I said, there's got to be more to this. There's got to be more. Rhode Island's historical past buried in this cemetery. Think of people like Edward Harris, who actually donated this land and it became incorporated by the Rhode Island General Assembly in 1856. And before that, it was known as the Jenks Cemetery. And there's stones up until, I believe, 1820. That's how old. Over 200 years old. Over 100 veterans and over 1,000 graves in total. Okay, this is a big deal. And other names like Arnold and Ballou, right? All these street names that you see and you don't think much of, they all have to do with these folks. So I said, there's no way that this place is just going to shit without some type of reasoning. So I did some research and I found out that it's actually not run by the city. It's not run by the state. Yes, it's a historical cemetery, but it's privately owned and run by a trustee, and her name is Elizabeth Vangel. So I have a great relationship with the former mayor, Lisa Baldelli-Hunt, who had the ability to set up a meeting. So I said, Lisa, can you introduce me to Elizabeth? So we went out to breakfast, and I said, Elizabeth, what's going on? I want to help, but I don't know how I can help, but I can see that you need help. So she said, Greg, this is not meant to be a contemporary, traditional cemetery where everything's perfect and pristine and it looks like putting green grass. It's not meant to be that way. It's supposed to be wild, and that's her words, wild. And I said, okay, but it's too wild. You can't see the graves. And she said, I know, Greg. And she gave me a great metaphor. Yeah, metaphor. She said, look at your beautiful hair and look at your beard and look at all these finely groomed traits that you have. You don't go to the barber shop and just say, buzz all my hair off, shave all my head, right? You go through and you clip and you trim and you pick and you make it how it's supposed to look. She goes, that's what I want for this cemetery. So essentially she's saying it needs a haircut. So I said, okay. And I see a lot of people talking at her and about her, the news and the public and Facebook, and everybody's, no. A lot of that these days. Everybody is all this and all that. So I said, yeah, I'm going to actually do something about it. I'm going to make a difference. I don't live in Woonsocket, but I want to make a difference, and I'm grateful for the city. They've done a lot for me, and I want to give back in my own way instead of just sitting there on a chair talking nothing, right? So we end up organizing a volunteer cleanup day, and this is alongside the former mayor, Lisa Baldelli-Hunt. So her and I and Nexus incorporated over 24 volunteers and also 2 landscape companies. One of them, Pristine Landscaping, by my good friend Bobby Paglarini, donated multiple crews that day. And then my good friend Kyle Sabuth also donated a crew. And our good friends at Ocean State Job Lot also donated some equipment for us to use that day. And all of us went to town. And I'm going to show you the footage after I get done yapping here. But essentially, we spent an entire Saturday getting it done, blowing the leaves, cutting the grass, cutting down overgrowth and trees and trimming and the whole thing, picking up garbage. And what a productive day. What a productive day. 100+ hours of dedicated people. I mean, the dent that we made was absolutely phenomenal. We had people as young as 6 years old, all the way up to 87. Our oldest volunteer was 87, and it was actually her 87th birthday on that day, and she chose to be there for that day. How beautiful was that? So it brought everybody together, children, young adults, our elderly, everybody came together to help out for a common cause. We thank everybody who contributed to that, and also we appreciate those that donated their services. So that was awesome. And last thing, which was very funny, this was probably the funniest part of the day. After we all spent the whole, Saturday sweating and breaking our backs and blisters and cuts and scrapes and sweat and ticks and bugs and all that, this woman drives through in a BMW. And I don't know who this woman was. She definitely didn't pick up a rake or crack a sweat or anything. She said, "You guys are a bunch of lightweights." And then she drove away. It was so strange, right? We're there making a difference. We're there cleaning up the place. We're there trying to make it better. We're donating right? How many Saturdays of sunshine do we have left in New England? Right? We're doing such a great thing for the community and for the deceased community and for their families. And this woman comes in, in her BMW. "You guys are a bunch of lightweights." And I was like, what a terrible person. What a rude and cold, what a shameful person to say such a thing. Out of nowhere, too. It's just like strange. But in any event, no good deed goes unpunished. That's the phrase. And I felt that. I was like, wow, how could you say anything bad about what's going on here? But leave it up to 2025 for people to say and do crazy things. So without any further ado, check out this video and enjoy it. Enjoy every second, because we felt that we made such a tremendous difference that day. And thank you to all of you, and especially my father, John Rice, for cutting down the trees. He was a lumberjack that day. Instead of lumberjack, we called him Lumberjohn. He's definitely got the wood.
Well, we had to put straps around the stone. It got hit by a truck apparently at one point and twisted it. So you had to put straps. Would have come along. We pulled from multiple places, from that stone, from this tree, trying to get it back squared up so it looked right.
Well, like Eric says, we did it because we care.